Hi, welcome to Storytime with Gigi. Today we're going to be reading another little golden book biography about Caitlin Clark. She's a fantastic basketball player. Our story was written by Marisa DiNovis and are illustrated by Joni Stone. You guys know who Caitlin Clark is? Caitlin Clark was born on January 22nd, 2002 in Des Moines, Iowa. She grew up in an athletic family. Caitlin's father played baseball and basketball in college. Her older brother, Blake, played college football, and her younger brother, Colin, competed in both track and field and basketball. Caitlin was athletic and competitive from a young age. She liked to play, and she liked to win. Her parents exposed her to lots of sports, including soccer, softball, tennis, track and field, volleyball, basketball, and golf. She enjoyed them all. Caitlin also played piano. How many sports do you play? The Clark family always cheered for the University of Iowa teams. Even before she was old enough for kindergarten, Caitlin wanted to be on the college basketball team. Her parents would pretend to be the announcers at a game and introduce Caitlin Clark as a player for the Iowa Hawkeyes starting lineup. Little Caitlin would race through the house imagining she was running onto the court as a star athlete, though back then she was wearing a football helmet instead of basketball shoes. When she was 5 years old, Caitlin started playing basketball in a boys' league because her father couldn't find a girls' league for her age group. She also played on a boys' soccer team for a while. Her dad was determined to help her pursue her passion for any sport, even if a girls' team wasn't an option. When Caitlin was in 7th grade, she received a letter from Missouri State University. The school wanted her to know that when she was old enough, they would like her to play on their basketball team. At the time, she had only just given up playing softball in the summer so that she could focus on basketball. She joined a club program called All Iowa Attack. The team director immediately noticed Caitlin's skills and her strong work ethic. It was no surprise that college teams began noticing her talent at such a young age. 7th grade. I think that's her. Caitlin's dad took her to a Minnesota Lynx game when she was 12 years old. They were excited to watch Maya Moore play. Maya was the WNBA's #1 draft pick in 2011 and Caitlin's favorite player. After the game, she waited around in hopes of seeing her idol up close. Caitlin ran over for a hug when she saw her. She has never forgotten Maya's kindness during that short but inspiring meeting. Caitlin played varsity basketball at Dowling Catholic High School. In 9th and 10th grade, she was also a starter on the varsity soccer team. She scored 23 goals her first year. But after 10th grade, her love for basketball led her to focus on just one sport. During 11th grade, Caitlin scored 60 points in a 90-78 win against Mason City High School, which became the second highest single game point total in Iowa girls basketball history. In the same game, she set a statewide single game record for the most three-pointers with a whopping total of 13. Caitlin finished her high school basketball career at the fourth highest point scorer ever in the state of Iowa. She was awarded the Iowa Gatorade Player of the Year and Iowa Miss Basketball, and she made the first team All-American. Wow. By the end of her high school career, Caitlin was considered the fourth best player in her class nationwide. Many colleges across the country asked her to play for their teams. Fourth best? Well, who's 1, 2, and 3? I'd like to know. Caitlin decided to stay close to home and attend the University of Iowa. Her childhood dream came true. She was an Iowa Hawkeye. Caitlin was Iowa's starting point guard all 4 years of college. At the end of her first season, she received the Big Ten Freshman of the Year award. She also set records for the most points and most assists ever made by an Iowa freshman. She became known for her logo threes, her incredible ability to hit three-point shots from as deep in the field as the logo on the court floor. Wow. Caitlin led her team to the national championships in her junior and senior years. During the tournament in her senior year, she was given the honor of cutting down the basketball net after her team beat Louisiana State University to move on to the Final Four game. Cutting down the net after winning a big game and giving pieces of it to the players and coaches is a tradition. Caitlin's final college game was a national championship loss to the undefeated South Carolina Gamecocks. With about 19 million viewers, it was the most watched basketball game, college or professional, in 5 years. Even though the Iowa Hawkeyes lost, basketball fans loved watching Caitlin and her teammates play with such joy. Caitlin is widely considered to be the best college basketball player of all time. She set the record for most points scored by any player on the men's or women's teams in NCAA history with 3,951 points. The University of Iowa honored Caitlin by retiring her jersey number when she graduated. No other player will wear the number 22. On April 15th, 2024, just days after the national championship, Caitlin was in New York City for the WNBA draft. She was the number 1 draft pick and signed with the Indiana Fever. Though she grew up loving the Minnesota Lynx, Caitlin was thrilled to stay local to her Midwestern roots by joining the Fever. Since Caitlin joined the league, WNBA attendance and viewership have skyrocketed. Many games for the Fever and other teams have been moved to larger arenas to accommodate all the fans. People call it the Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin had an amazing first season in the WNBA. She set multiple records, including most assists, 337, and points, 769, made by a rookie. She was selected to play in the WNBA All-Star Game, receiving more than 700,000 fan votes, the most of any player ever. So it was with no surprise when Caitlin was named Rookie of the Year. Like her idol, Maya Moore, Caitlin always takes time to meet with young fans after her games. She hopes to help inspire the next generation of great athletes. Caitlin Clark shines as a team player and a leader, both on the court and off. Fans everywhere are excited to cheer her on for years to come. And that's our story. I hope you liked it. Make sure that you like and subscribe and share with your friends. Bye until next time.